welcome to Tonic Studios. Today I've got another kit to share with you, and it's vintage pop-up sentiments, and it's a beautiful concept card. So look what we've got in your box this month. We've got some A2 cards and envelopes. We've got some glue. We've got the crystal drops that is in that lovely soft gold that I think everybody loves. We've got some glitter to complement the colours. Spring Heather ink pad, and this is a hybrid pad, so it'll go with your watercolours and also with your alcohol markers. Some embossing powder in a lovely, again, soft lilac colour. And then we've got your chalk mousse. Now this is new. You're getting a sneaky peek of this. This is almost like butter when you're spreading it, and it feels like suede on your cards. That's the only way I can explain it to you. So if you look at the background on this card, that is your chalk mousse. It looks like ice cream. That's what it reminds me of. So you were having a go with this really early. Okay, let's have a look at the papers. Look at this gorgeous array of colours. Where are we going from here? We've got our lovely pearlescent card. We've got our classic card. Our speciality card in the lovely ripple and mosaic gold. Then we've got the two handmade papers. And finishing off with the iridescent card. And I know this makes the cameras go all funny, but you've got to see this to appreciate it. So that's our colour pack. So now we'll move on to our dies. So again, the dies are going to come to you in their lovely little wallet. So you've got the two sets of dies, stamps, and also the sticker. So let's have a closer look at those. I'm going to go through the stages of making the card. So I'm going to show you each little step with the dies as well. So this is where you start with. So we're making the card blank. Then we're decorating the inside. We're adding a decorative layer, and then we're adding them all together. So that's your starting point. So our next part is making the mechanism for the inside of the card. So these are the dies that we're going to use for the mechanism. So we're going to cut two of these. One is going to need to be plain, and the other one is going to need to have two slits in it. So those slits are cut with a separate die. Then we've got decoration. So we can add the decoration onto the die. Moving on then, we've got another mechanism. So we have the plain die. We've got a die you can use to cut a plain layer, or you can use it for pattern papers. But we've also got a die that you can either cut into the cardstock, which gives us a lovely pattern, or you can lay on top. So there's those dies all together. Moving on from that, it's a few steps, but I'm going to show you that it's not that complicated. So we have a hinge for our card. So this is your hinge. Then you've got decoration, so you can add them both together. And moving on then, we've got a little band that you put around the card, a little belly band that you can add sentiments into. And you've also got a sentiment for the inside of the card. So lots of dies in this set. But to add to that then, we've also got some stamps. So we've got a stamp that will decorate your belly band, lovely for a friend. Then we've got some stamps that will fit the inside of the card. So we have thank you, and we also have you're the best. So next I'm going to show you some inspiration from our design team. So we've got a gorgeous card from Vicky here. So she's made a lovely little rosette for the belly band. They slide off lovely. The beautiful decorated spine, and then we have the lovely sentiment inside. So this little bit is movable, and then she's popped the panels inside, and also a little stamp inside. So that is beautiful. They also fit into your A2 cards. So this is one made by Shilpa. So she's added a little ribbon to the front and then added the mechanism inside the card again. Moving on, Ruth has used, let me pop that over there so you can see a little bit more. Ruth has made a lovely flower for the front, and she's used this from the ovals. So cut a little slit into the oval, half an oval, and made the flower petals. So that's a lovely little idea, Ruth. She's decorated the front with the decorative panels. And again, open up, and there's your little pop-up mechanism. So we've got the lovely chalk mousse. Christina's cut into the outer frame just to make a different frame for her card. And again, use some of the stamps to complement. You can keep the outside as plain or as decorative as you fancy. Shilpa's just popped a lovely little flower. And again, it's all going on inside this card. She's done a bit of paper piecing just to finish off with. And then our last one for today, we've got a lovely cream set from Vicky. And that to me is just classic. A lovely thank you. So thank you to all our design team for making these stunning cards again. Catch us again for another video. Bye.